Hi, chats. Well, not chats. Chat. Singular. Hello, chat. It's just one chat today. It's just mine. How is everyone? Oh, I've got a hot mic in game. It's fine. The nice thing about being like 8,000 blocks out is you can't disturb anybody by having a hot mic. Hold on 1 second. Hi, Prelude! Uh-oh, Orc-Boy tried to swim in lava. That's not good. Here, I'm turning on the lights real quick because I've just realized it got dark. Got spooky scary in here. And I'll grab this blanket while I'm standing up. So it's gonna start getting a little bit not cold. I just like having a blanket on. And it's not warm enough anymore to where that would be an annoying thing to have. So how is everybody's Wednesday? We'll look at Minecraft now. I was just took a little longer to get to the Started Soon screen because I was in a stream chatting and was saying bye-bye to somebody. They were ending, so I figured I'd take the couple of seconds longer to, you know, say thank you for streaming all those fun things. Doop doop doo. Though that does mean, actually, I'm going to go ahead and open a lurk in somebody else's chat now that I'm not going to have that one open. There. I may have to mute that. Okay, so today, we're gonna do some walls. We're gonna start finishing up some of these walls because I want to get the outside bit of the castle done so that we can work on the inside bit of the castle so that the castle can be done and we can do all of the around the castle things. And inside the castle things. Let's get the shell in place. ASAP. Now, is the keep going to be done anytime soon? No. But the rest of the castle could be closer to be done. It's always good to do your P's and Q's. Yay! Sight vision. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was like saying, oh, I'm gonna lurk, and then they were like, actually, I'm ending. And I'm like, okay, I can just say bye then. It's fine. It's okay. We do that. Okay. So I'm gonna land up here. Ow. I guess we'll have to get bear with streamer as streamer gets used to having wings again. And not having my armored wings from Cookie, because on Cookie we have the armored elytra, which is amazing. But it's not vanilla enough for Archaeo SMP. So. one second again. Oh, that's the wrong button on my stream deck. Uno momento. There, hopefully I won't be sniffling as much now. I don't know what it is, but sometimes like when I get home and I sit down at my computer chair, all of a sudden I'm sniffling and I'm like, why? It's probably dust in the air and... Okay, so we have here a slight problem. I don't know if you can see what it is. But the wall looks a little short here. But then like here-ish, it's like it's like tall enough. And I want to look. This is why pre-cam is amazing. Okay, so this wall isn't decided yet, so that's why we ignore that one. I want to look at the other gates and see what I did. So this one I feel like was more because of the terrain, that this kind of, like this stayed here because that was there. Well, let's look at this other side. This other one is up way higher on the towers. In fact, this side is at the top of the towers. So I may bring it up to kind of match this energy, which would be, I believe, like here-ish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks up probably. We'll probably do 6 and see how it goes. But I want to do, I think, on this section, I think I want to do the thicker wall, which will cut into the interior a bit. Welcome and thank you for the follow, Modular Badger. I think a thicker wall will be okay here. Let me look at what we've got situation-wise. Clearly I need to bring that tower all the way down. I may only do like a little thicker. And the reason I'm thinking of doing that... Wait, actually... What if I only did it on some section of it? I'm also wondering if I want to stick another tower in here. Because like maybe like right here. Stick in another tower and then do a thicker wall from here to here with the kind of like sticky outy bit I put here. We could build a little building there that looks something like it would hold ammo and stuff under the tower. Yeah. So, actually, I will explain the inside. So, this gate, which I believe was originally the east gate, it's now the north gate. Oh, that was the west gate. Is going to be the flight gate, because you'll notice, it's a cliff. It's on a cliff. So the idea is I'll build a platform out here a little bit. So, then what the plan was to have, like, flying mount staples like here-ish along this wall. And for it to be, because like, you know, in World of Warcraft where there's always that, you have your like land entrances to things, but they're in every like major town, I would say major center of player mobility, like player movement, there is either a ground, but often usually in the bigger ones, there's a flight taxi, basically. One of the few who's never played WoW. Well, I wasn't sure if you'd ever seen it played either. No, you can stay. I don't care. Basically, to help the players get around, especially before the players get to unlock flying, there are just stopping points where you can fly from one place to the next. And it's always like a couple of mounts and their trainer, and it's like, do you want to pay 3 copper to fly from here to there? Right. Which is almost always worth it. Because you're like, I'm lost, help. And one of my favorite things was always like, I could kick my hands off the keyboard. So if it was like, okay, I'm flying from this place all the way over to the other end of the continent, I'm going to like, that's when I'm going to go get a refill, my water or whatever. Beside the point, I wanted that kind of a vibe of like, okay, this is a place where the people who are flying are going to be. Now, I'll admit this, there aren't any flying mounts in Minecraft. Except Phantoms and modded. The Phantoms get passengers and modded sometimes, but there aren't really any, like, and outside of modded, there aren't really any flying mounts. So any, like, literal flying mounts I'm going to try to make, I'm going to have to just, like, wing it. Wait a minute, they didn't add on for dragons in Bedrock? No, sadly. Oh, there are mods for dragons, there are mods for all sorts of birds and phoenixes, and the whole 9 yards. Oh, for crying out loud, really? You know, that's like a free ban me message right there. That's what that is. Boop. How did that get past auto mod? That's what I want to know. Somebody trying to sell free viewers. And we report, let's go. Free viewers message. There we go. Submit report. Lock them. Let's go. There we go. Yep. See it immediate. That's like how to get banned in 3 seconds. That right there. That would be that right there. I'm going to take a second, and I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to open up my moderation tools and add another phrase to the auto mod blocked phrases. We'll just add that one for now. Yeah, I've only ever had one of these blocked phrases actually catch anything, but you know. So yeah, chat, don't say certain, like don't say stream viewers is one word. There you go. Otherwise you'll have problems. I'm going to assume that no one's going to do that. It's the marketplace store. There's an add-on so you can ride dragons, just like they add gravestones, decorations, and a few other things. You're not going to go on the full list? Yeah, I imagine you might be able to ride the dragon through commands, but I'm not even positive about that. Like I said, there's mods. Basically, essentially for Java, mods are our marketplace. Basically. So there's a spider under here somewhere, and I'm scared to look down there and find out where. But so yeah, I'm thinking we'll take this tower down to the ground first. Actually, before I make a bunch of things, I have, by the way, started to put together my shulkers. We don't have too many shulkers, but I have started to basically put together my basic shulkers. I think I have one empty shulker and then the rest of them have things in them now. Now that it's no longer broken, I'm gonna delete all my items. Again, hopefully. I did still technically kind of lose a bit, but I'm not too worried about it. We have plenty of copper, so it's not like I can't just fix that part by making more. Okay. So the question is, where do I put this tower if I put it in? Because I want to kind of essentially split this a bit more. I'm almost thinking right here-ish, so that this section can be like the tiered like wall nesting kind of building. And then from here on it can be something else. Give it a kind of, okay. And then I think for the main towers I was doing, yeah, so the towers usually are the tiled deep slate, I think. Though I've done some of them out of brick. Because, you know, I like to play with fire, it's fine. Like that one's randomly out of brick in the middle of a bunch of ones that are not. And then there's that one out of polished. But my main towers are a deep slate tile. Okay. So let's just assume for a second we're going to do a basic tower. I guess so. I want it over a bit. No problem. I think like that will work. Your textures or whatever you have makes your center building look like they're all made of glass except for the frame, which is really cool looking. Yeah, it is actually all made of glass. That's black glass. That's the greenhouse. So obviously glass. The keep is obviously not glass. Keep needs a little bit of work and love, I'm aware. I've got to like do a bunch of detailing here, and I've got to duplicate this detailing here on all the different sides and one project at a time. But yeah, no, that building's really cool. I'm really happy with it. It turned out really cool. And I think it will end up being, like, once it's filled the way I plan to fill it, which we may get to some of that today, depending on how much wall building I decide to actually do. The plan for the inside, I think, is going to make really, really cool. And of course, I missed. This is why I waited until I had wings, because I have problems jumping. Do, 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 do. So that should be the tower. I will go up in a second. We're going to go down first. Now, with the way this land is, do I actually want to get some dirt and fix that? Or leave it? I think I'll leave it for now because it adds something to the vibes. It's very interesting. You mean you can already see that I've adjusted the oh, excuse me. The terrain a bit. Because of course I did. Okay, so here's this. You're thinking slop it up a little bit when you're all the way out in visual free cam. What do you mean slop it up a bit? I am a little confused. Slop up what? You make it a little less pristine. Slope. Yeah. I could, but I also liked the like sheerness of it to a degree. So there's a little bit of both. I do know that actually the thing is, this part of terrain is actually still going to be the beet farm at some point. I just haven't pulled it all the way up. So I should probably leave any terraforming for until I continue this up. Because I will completely redo the terraforming then anyway. Basically going to take the same like tiered vibe all the way up here and like through like around this bit. But it's going to go into that corner. Slope makes a lot more sense. I was like, what? Make it more messy? I'm confused. It's alright. I'm allowed to be a confused streamer, but it's appreciated when I'm less confused. Right, we're just gonna put that there because I don't have any torches. Which is fine. Just the way it is. There we go. Hopefully that won't spawn any mobs. Okay, so that one needs to stay where it is. There we go. Nice thing is the jump boost beacon does reach out to here. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, the interesting part about this, and yeah, I'll do the inside when I get further up. I'm not going to do it all the way down. Is like getting back to this project and being like, okay, where was my head at? What are we doing? Because yeah, I've been working on bits and pieces of it the last couple months. But before we, like, once we knew the server was ending, there was a point at which I stopped working on the castle, really, and focused on just either playing or playing other things. So there's a point at which I'm like, it's been, you know, a bazillion months since I've decided what all of this was going to be like. I'm not 100% sure still what I'm going to do with the top of the keep, that's for sure. Because I've got a bazillion ideas. I have a drawing that I did of what I was going to make it look like, and then I had another idea and another drawing that I sent Dragon, and it was like, maybe this. And then, you know, it just keeps evolving. Okay, Do I have? I do not. We may end up having to run back to the storage room for more deep sleep, but that's to be expected. I grabbed a bit, but we're working on the walls, so there's going to be a lot of deep sleep placed. Oh, I'm curious actually because I did do something before the server ended. Is I recorded my blocks placed. Like I recorded all of my stats. So that I would always have a record of like what they were. So I took like I started a recording and then scrolled slowly through everything. I'm already at so many for some of these. Times mined. Times used. I'm already at like, was that 7,000? 6,000? For just the basic stats. Crazy. I like this sorting system for the statistics better. I hit the Windows key instead of the control key. Why is the Windows key next to the control, like in between control and alt? Why did they decide to put it there? Hi Art, how are you? If anybody has any insight into why the Windows key is in a very easily clickable place, accidentally clickable rather, let me know, because it's annoying. As someone who plays Minecraft a lot, I have accidentally hit the Windows key instead of control more times than I would ever have imagined. That one's too. There used to be a meta key there, and people used to control, or used to control being the edge and all next to space. Well, yeah. Why isn't it like up by the function keys? Out of the way. I will point this out. For all everybody says about like Apple being interesting, Apple doesn't have a key named after itself on its keyboard. Hi, Lucy. What do you need, baby? You something? Yeah. Okay. Can you ask one of your other humans, please? Oh, and while I'm alt-tabbed, do that. No, they just stopped at a fruit for their insignia. Not the weirdest choice of logo I've seen. Not like the other people who have a window, which were never allowed to look in to see what was going on. Aesthetics, there's no room to put a keys. Put a start key up top without ruining the alignment of the function keys. I guess. If they were gonna put their own button in, they could have done it in a little less of an annoying spot. That's all I'm saying. But that is also, I'm saying that as someone who has only had a Windows key. Let's see, how long have I been playing on this computer and my other computer? For like 5 years. So before that, didn't have a PC. So I'm actually not used to the Alt key or... Wait, no, I'm used to the Alt key being there. Was it? Is the Alt key on the Mac? I don't remember. Now I'm gonna have to pull my Mac out. I'm used to there being less keys there. Let me put it that way. Especially as a start key. You can get keyboards with text instead of Windows. Whatever. It's got a window on it, therefore it is Windows key. Noise by the key. Something else. I find the Windows key where you think it should be. Hopefully I can read between the lines. No? I'm confused, but I'm sure you have something behind that made sense. It would make sense to somebody who knew more about stuffs and things. I do not know more about stuffs and things, so therefore I am confused. Oh, I could rebind it. That's true. You could have just said that. Yeah, with my keyboard I could rebind it completely, especially since I have the extra keys on this one. I've got 6 extra keys. You didn't proofread your speech text. I wondered if instead of find the key, Windows key to where you think it should be, you meant bind. I was wondering that. And that would be a very reasonable text-to-speech, speech-to-text error. Because find and bind do sound enough similar. Yep, I can English. I'm good at saying words. Saying words, yes, saying them correctly. Debatable. I made a smaller tower than I intended, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I meant to make it as big as these, but didn't I? I did, though. Why does it look smaller? Why does it look smaller? This optical illusion annoys me. 1, 2, 3. I've worked out certain bad words come up as the other word. You mean that's... That you mean... Other word you mean that's not a bad word. Yeah. That doesn't sound like anything like the other word. Autocorrect really likes swear words. I've noticed this in my time of before I turned autocorrect off of my phone. Autocorrect really likes to use the words that you would not use for things. I'm just like, stop it. You really want to read banking? I can have your own mind. You bind everything, it could turn your QWERTY keyboard into a Dvorak without relabeling it. Yeah, technically it could. I'm sure if I understood what those words were. I mean, I know what a QWERTY... I kind of got it. Half. It's okay. No, it's just I was expressing annoyance at somebody's decision to put it there. Because for a Minecraft player, it's right in the middle of all the keys you click. So it's literally the most annoying spot you could put a button that does something. I need to rebind my M6 key to escape because I hit it instead of escape half the time because they're next to each other. So, you know. Oh, I was trying to see if I needed to make it taller. Okay, I think 3 more. And the reason I'm doing this is because then we'll start the cremulations. And I'm gonna mimic the ones on the main towers here. So 2 in the corners. Stairs at the lat level. Okay. Let's see what of these I have. Deep slate. Slabs and stairs. Brick wall. brick wall. I don't have any tile walls. Okay. I'm so grateful for the steep slate box. I'm so grateful for having shulkers. No, Lucy Joy, I cannot take you outside. Contrary to popular belief, just because I'm sitting down doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. I know, I know. Hold on. Hey, Peter. Do you have a couple seconds to take her outside? Check for mom and make sure she's not in the driveway or something first, because she should be back from the grocery store any minute now. The 50-50 on whether mom is outside, and that's why she wants to go out there. Because mom should be back from the grocery store with stuff for dinner any minute now. If she's not home already. Yeah, no, silly dogger. Pestering the person who's busy to take her outside. Okay. Select that, and then between that we'll go the deep slate walls. I might just leave it without the deep slate walls on that bit, honestly. I do need the chisel deep slate. Which I don't have any in here. Okay. I thought I did. Oh well. That. Not gonna need my shovel up here in the deep slate. There we go. And then one more. Level of this. Yeah, bud?
This big and strong.
Well, I'm streaming. What did you just say that out loud for? Alright, I'm gonna need a BRB. Let me get inside somewhere. I need to make a phone call. Everybody's fine. Well-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed by that. That's fine. I'm gonna BRB. I gotta make a call and check on a situation. Alright, be right back. Okay, I think it's mostly out of my hands now. Wait a second. Peter's taking my phone. Yeah, there's a situation with the dogs came up and parents are coming home with groceries, so they're not home to handle it. Okay. Yeah, I'll switch off the BRB screen. We can go back to what we were doing, and then... I mean... Dog is feeling meh, and made the sidewalk and yard very aware of it. Don't know what she got into. She evidently got into something. But at least it was outside, so we can just clean it up with the hose. But I wasn't sure if, like, my parents would wanted me to clean it up right this second, or could wait till they, you know, could handle it, or what. So, and Peter was worried about the contents of said issue. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, everyone's fine. Zoe probably just got into something off the counter, and her stomach hated her for it. It's up to my parents now. It was more of she's never had done that outside. So I was like, I don't know, what's the protocol? So if it was inside, I know what the protocol is to clean that up. Sadly, I've had to know that, obviously, but I didn't know what the protocol was for it being inside. Yes, Ellie. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so that's slapped up. Yeah, she did. I just didn't want to say it because some people get really, like, squeamish and stuff when you start talking about it. So I wasn't entirely happy that a certain child decided to just say that without giving me any warning. What he was gonna say. I thought I was about to get a Minecraft question. But yeah, no. She's fine. Probably. I won't say it was a good thing, because obviously it's not. But there's a wild dragon in chat. Yeah, there is a wild dragon in chat. Hi, dragon. Hi, Mousy. Ooh. Given the contents of the, given the things I found in her bed, which was a fork, a bowl, among the bones and pieces of paper, the thing, bones being the only thing of that they're supposed to have, I suspect she got the container of somebody's food off the counter. That's what I suspect. Sometimes it's just a thing. If she doesn't do it again, it's fine. Yep, exactly. So. They will take her to the vet if they feel like they need to take her to the vet. I just needed to call them because they're not home right this second. It's like, I don't know. What to do? Okay, yeah. Oop. Nice, we caught it. That's what she gets for stealing food. To a degree. Like, I'm not to be, like, callous or anything, but, like, if you steal food you're not supposed to have, you shouldn't be surprised that you get sick. The issue is, how did she steal without anybody noticing? That's where the real problem is. Because, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that I think works really well. That helps break up that wall a little bit. So I think I will do is I'll continue this bit of wall at that level. We'll leave it at that level. And then I will address this wall in a second after that. Okay, let's fix these little areas where I put torches. Make sure there's not one over here. Yep, no. Is my frame rate and everything seem okay? I ask because I am downloading something right now. I may be downloading a game right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if I was having frame issues, but at the same time, seems so. Yay! All right, I'm gonna just do this so I can fix that. There we go. I may be re-downloading WoW. I have not made any promises yet to anybody though. At first step has been done. No promises though to anyone. It's like, really should play with this. Maybe. I am thinking about it. Okay, so there's like 2 before, but it is like 115 gig download. So, you know. Honestly, my main hesitation and the main reason, like, I think I haven't stuck with it as much as, like, I could have, is because of the fact that I can't play cross-region. So I have to have an EU account and a NA account. And honestly, sillily enough, the cosmetics, like, it's more the cosmetics than anything else, but it'd also be nice for the characters to be able to play between the two. But you can't. They're like completely separate, like it counts completely. Like it's the same BattleNet account. But everything else, as far as like in-game wise, it's like you have 2 completely different accounts. And that really frustrates me. Because I, spent 3 years or something like that building up my NA account. And I have all of these things, and I've done all these things, and I've done all these really hard challenges, quest things, right? And then I have all these well, they're not high level now, but they were high level characters at the time. And then the only people who I can find to play with are all in the EU. And I had to start over. I'm not getting some of those achievements because they are either time-based or I am not spending 3 months doing dailies or something to get it again. If I can remember how. How I got some of those things. And so then it's just like, well, as I never play WoW, that's fine. I'm a little surprised because it's got some like D&D elements to it in a lot of ways, but you know what? At the same time, I respect it. Okay. To everyone to their own. I probably would never have picked it up if I hadn't been convinced to play it, and then I enjoy it, so it's kind of hard to let it go, but it's kind of hard to forget how much fun it was, if that makes sense. I can't let go of it completely. But yeah, we'll see if I actually play it for more than a month or whatever again. I'm definitely not spending too much money on it or time because I have other things to do that with. Well, we'll see. I did make the step of downloading it though. That's not every other. Alright, well, I'm just gonna fix it this way because that'll be shorter. Here we go. That would be every other. The section of being messed up was weird. Closest you played to WoW would probably be Neverwinter, but I've always been, until recently, as you know, a console player. Ah, yeah, that does make a difference. There's not too many games like WoW on console that I know of. It's a similar one that I've also played and enjoyed and would 100% play again if I had. I mean, I played it by myself, but it's better to play together with a lot of those. It's called Guild Wars 2. That one is completely free to play as far as, like, okay, it's free to play, but certain expansions aren't free. If that makes sense. I think it's like everything up to the current expansion or like the last 2 expansions are free. Whereas with WoW, everything but like the last expansion is free, except you have to pay monthly. It's a little bit of a difference. Yes, ever-present microtransactions, exactly. Now, other than the subscription, there's like, I wouldn't call it a play to win in the same way some other things are, where like if you don't pay the money for this, that, and the other thing, you don't get that. It's not that kind of pay to win, but it's definitely a pay to play. Which is kind of sad, because I know it's the main way it probably makes money. But it does limit who plays it. And it limits how invested I can be in it. Because if I have no one to play with, I'm not going to keep my subscription. PWI. I don't know what that one is, but the issue is it's people I want to play with have it, not just the, like, I love the game, but also there's the community aspect of it. Which I'm sure you can find in other games, and obviously I have because I haven't paid for a WoW subscription in ages. But admittedly, every once in a while when I run into a group of people that I already know that are playing it and they're like, you should come play with us. I'm like, I kind of want to, but I also, but it costs money. And you say, come play with me, but do you mean come play with me every Blue Moon? Or do you actually mean, like, are we playing once a week? Like, what's the vibe here? That's the real problem. You know, we were really into playing Destiny until they bought out. In order to progress the game, you had to purchase things. Yeah. Destiny has gotten a little worse about that. But to enjoy the like story of the game, you have to buy the expansion, obviously, but you don't have to buy the battle pass. To be the like insane levels and able to do all the raids and things, you have to like seriously grind and seriously pay money. But I found that's another game I'm picking back up shortly, actually. But I say that because I'm waiting. I'm hoping the expansion maybe goes on sale on Black Friday. I'm also waiting. I need to ask Serge if he wants to play some more of it. Because that would be fun. We've played it a little bit. Then life kind of happened and neither of us had to have time. Like I was ready to make a level and when you brought to everything transferred 2 months later, they turned that off and you lost everything. Yeah, there's a little bit of annoyance with that kind of thing. Some things transferred over, some things didn't, because obviously it was a new world in a sense. But yeah, I've enjoyed that game and I've enjoyed a lot of games. It's just every once in a while I get the urge to play WoW again and play this other thing again, and yeah, they only did it for a couple months. So one of the selling features that everything you had from previous one would carry over to the new one. Yeah, they really should have just let that keep going. Because I got Destiny 2 at launch, I have everything from my original. In fact, I think minus maybe 1 or 2 things. I think all my characters are also the same characters. I may have restarted one of them. I don't remember. Don't log in now because you'll lose it. What do you mean? I've been playing 2 quite a bit. Not on camera though. So unless I've changed something in the last like month. Like yeah, they're just continuing a lot of the guns, but you just put it in the thing. Like I said, they oh. Updating your hard characters. I carried over 100% lost everything. I don't know. I haven't had any issues, but anyways, I'm not here to talk about those games. We're talking about Minecraft. Okay, so on the bridges, haven't played in 2 years now. I've played more recently, and my characters were just fine. They did completely redo the armor system and stuff, so there were some things, but you still had everything. Just cosmetically, a lot of it. Anyway. Okay, on those that I just put blocks on, I need to put... Okay. So blocks, get stairs. Why did it make it this complicated? Does anybody know? I think I'm just gonna do this real quick. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Like, I know why I did it this complicated because it takes a 1 wide wall and makes it look like a not 1 wide wall. But Also, copying it is a pain. Cannot pretend to read your mind. Pretend to read your mind. I know. I can't pretend to read my mind either. Because I fell victim to a Jedi mind trick? Possibly. Do I have... Okay, cool. I have some, so I can just... I mean, if I'm putting things... Okay, so the... This needs to be that. Okay. Thankfully, I do have somebody else who is on the server right now who is sleeping, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh. Okay. Did I have more stacks of normal deep sleep? Yes, I did. Okay. I am going through deep sleep like crazy. No real surprise there, though. See where there's up there. Okay, boop. Real question is, what happened here? So this middle one, I think, used to go down one. And this should be this. Okay, that's better. That's a little better. Okay, what's the next layer? Next layer is literally the other side. Okay. So what happened here? So stairs and walls. Which I think I had some of. Yeah, that's actually all I have. And then it's... Which one is the stairs? The stairs go on top of the stairs. That's easy enough. Da, 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 da. I have a section of these. So actually that's going to be the center anyway, so that's just needs filled in. Can you tell I'm actually sorry guys. I have a different stream on in the background and accidentally just that is loud. I'm gonna mute it now that it's distracting me. It's fine. This is fine. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, you should. So fix that. I never intended to actually sing along with it, so that was an accident. My bad. Very clearly in a sing-along mood, so I'm actually not surprised. Dun, 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 dun. Clearly, because the minute I turned it off, I'm now singing along to my own music. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Uh-huh. It might have been the other streamer modding's very loud noise. Unless you're modding another stream that I don't know about. In which case, though, you would be modding 3, so... Yeah. Well, because at normal volume, when that's not what's playing, I could barely hear Loopy's stream. But... Bacon Pancakes is a little bit loud. Only 2 of you on currently? Mm-hmm. Figured. Okay, is that how it looks on this other side? Top. Okay, yeah. Perfecto! Now we put on lanterns. So obviously all of this is interestingly... Oh, it's orange because it's the time of day, probably. So we'll put on top of this. Up to a few minutes ago, I had 5 up only listening to you. Mm-hmm. That's me normally. I normally have at least 3. But when I'm streaming, I try to, if I have any open, it's 1. Ah! Pushing all the wrong buttons. And usually it's at 1% volume. But the thing is, even at 1% volume, bacon pancakes is loud. So. Oh, and I'm drinking tea out of one of my new fall mugs. Well, one of my new mugs that is the fall mug. I got 3 mugs, one of which is Christmas mug, one of which was a Star Wars mug, and one of which was a fall mug. So. It's loud on all streams, unfortunately. Uh-huh. That makes sense. Okay, so did I line that up perfectly? No. I am off by... How? By a block? Alright, it's fine. Whatever. I am not moving that up. We could just... It could just be down a block and a visual... Visual... Block. You got a new mug too? Here's a Ouija board. Had to be careful stirring. That's an interesting decision. Yeah, no, I went with it's a cute green pumpkin. This is last year when I went. I got a different fall mug, and I had been debating between this one and that one, and then this year when we went to Hobby Lobby, they had both again. And I was like, you know what, I was really almost got this other one last year. I'm just gonna get it now. You're gonna be able to live with that? I don't know how you can live with that. I mean, at this distance, can you tell, Prelude? I can't. Well, I mean, I can, but it's 1 block off. It's fine. It's intentional, actually. It's totally intentional. Absolutely refuse to have anything resembling a Ouija board in the house. Fair enough. I always see it because I know it's there. True. But if all of these walls were at the same level, I would agree. But they're not. So it fits right in. You're not sure you're able to tell from the ground? I doubt we will be able to tell from the ground because there's a big tower in the way and it literally... Perspective. No. I don't think Dragon's going to do that. I believe he respects Mousy's sanity too much to do that. There you go. Mossy says not if he wants to live. Not really a threat, but a threat nonetheless. Not the way. Yeah. Not bringing one of those in your house in any shape or form. Yeah. No. Me either. Ever. I almost want to bring that down. No, it's perfectly actually. If we do it the way it is. Don't mind me. It's like processing out loud. It's a thing I do. You'll take the Ruba though. Noted. Oh, that didn't mean to happen. Okay. I probably should get glow lichen to put behind these things. Actually, I have extra torches here. Hold on. I know I have extra torches because I know this is too many. Need like... Bye, I guess. There we go. Oh, that's one block too short. Okay, so, boop, 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 boop. There we go. I may have things spawning under my feet, but not in the walls. Well, not those walls anyway. Do I not need to log in to sleep for you? No. I am perfectly fine, thank you. Though I appreciate the concern. Honestly, having someone there to sleep was mostly for everybody else's sanity because it drives y'all crazy for some reason that I don't sleep. Can't ever imagine why. Okay, I probably will have to go get more deep slate to finish this wall, but we'll get up as high as we can and we'll see. Is the music at an okay volume for you guys? I'm trying to remember if I adjusted it after I checked on the dog or not. Because I turned it up for the BRB screen. Just a little. Ooh, is a wild executor as a gutter? I don't know. In chat if anyone wants to try to catch it. Yup, off to the storage room. Not sure you can hear it, to be honest. Okay, let me turn it back up a little. Louder than the game. It shouldn't be louder than the game. Oh, you know why it's louder than the game? You're not getting any game sounds. Okay. So yeah. So it does look like I might want to turn. Well, I think the game sounds are probably fine now that I've got them turned on. Dun, 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 dun. You guys hear the game now? Okay. I know why the game sounds are muted because I muted my mic and essentially muted Dragon. When we were playing together and everybody else were playing together on Saturday. You're used to not hearing the game from MC screens unless you have your headphones on and you don't need that right now. So yes, I heard the rockets. I'm not. I'm also used to Minecraft streamers accidentally not realizing that the game is not on. Because they can hear the sound. But what happened is I obviously was, I muted it so that when I did my outro on Saturday and I didn't unmute it. So I have so many sound things that it was it was hidden for me. And then of course nobody said anything. Which is fine. I'm sure everybody has a bunch of other noises going on, so the fact that they, just didn't notice. Ah, fixed. Okay. May have other noises. Climate control is running. Oh, this is another giggling like a loon. Yes, as people do. Okay. This one I'm actually gonna just take a shut off because it'll be easier. There, I'll double the boost on the music, and we'll see if that helps. Okay. So this is going to be the floor level of these. So I need to pull out this. I'm going to put away most of the brick things now. I need this, and a bit more of that, I'm guessing. I have a few of those, so I'll go ahead and grab them. Okay. And I will make a stack of these, stack of these, another stack of those. And honestly, another stack of those. So, okay, how did I do it? So first we should put in every, is it every 3? Let's see what every 3 looks like. So it's down 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that almost works. That's perfect, actually. Okay. So, below that, we'll actually just dump down to here. Okay, so, yeah. Your side, it goes dot, 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 and then we'll go back through and add in the blocks on top. It's gonna be and this will make sure that I actually have 3 in between. See, that one's not 3. So we'll start moving this since I've already started to do it this way. Ah, not there. I didn't crouch and didn't actually touch there. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna not make it. Okay, and then nope, not there. Okay. Nice thing is we don't have to do this on the other side because the other side just goes straight up. Wall just goes straight up right here. Okay. Then on top of that, now get to the little bit less complicated bit. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and continue this. Ah, no, there. 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 Okay. Those should be placing 3 and then doing it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was too many. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 2, 3. Boop. 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2. Right? Yep, perfect. And then on each one of these. Now, I don't know that it's going to be as deep as the other ones were, but we will see. Might not be as easy to like navigate on the inside. So I did this a little differently. I didn't pull it 2 out. I just pulled it 1. I think if I do 6, that'll be a good start. I won't know till where the like actual wall will go to before we build the next bit for sure until we get this bit built. Because of how everything gets placed. I have 2 messages, let me make sure. It's nothing super important. Okay. I can answer that after stream. Okay, so actually the next bit requires this box. So I need dark oak logs, and do I already? Okay, I don't have the slabs, but we'll have to make those in a second. Dark oak is the only wood in this, so we'll make a handful slabs just so we can do that. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's 3 on top of each of these. And I am just gonna go ahead and put a handful of these so that we don't have anything spawn on this while we are working on it. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Wait. How did I count to 3 and end up placing 4? How does that work? Like this. Why does it always like not go in your inventory? That's so annoying. No, I wanted to place the dirt. There we go. So it'll go like that. So I just have to do that across the entire thing. Nice, dragon, you caught it. Like so. Now this one does go out one, so I think it has to go out to begin with. Did I do that right on this one? It should not look up, and so you should be standing on those and not looking up at the wooden bits, is the idea. So actually, this one goes here. And then this one goes here. See, this one goes in one. So like that. And then this one will have a little bit of a repeat because it's a corner. It's a little bit of one of those weird spots where it's a corner. Okay, so I do clearly need to make a few more of those. Trying to be mindful of how much of the dark oak I use. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Okay, so it does go out. Just gotta go like that. Got a snowy day today? Cool. Good kind of snowy day or the bad kind of snowy day? Because believe it or not, there is a difference. Good, like you like no snow? Well, yeah, there's that part. No school, rather. I was more referring to the how much it's snowed and how annoying it is for the rest of your other things like getting out of the house and things falling over. You know. You can like snow and still be annoyed that your power is out. Though, to be fair, you're here, so I doubt your power's out. But you know what I mean. I like snow too. It's just... I also know that sometimes snow can be annoying. Okay. Power out is bad? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I have... some of those. I will need more though. So pull out some of that. And I can put away those two things. Okay. Gonna go ahead and just put that away. Even though I had the deep slate one on me. Still. I'm using that one. Moving things in and out of it more often. Okay. Let's try this. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be going the other way. Because of that. Because of things like that. Let me do this. Yeah, time change has made life interesting this week. I'm gonna totally blame my not being able to get up early as early as consistently on that. Though I did make some changes over like some changes to like when my alarms go off and stuff, so that's also partly to blame. Because I'm adjusting to something. I think in the end it's going to work out better than what I had, but it's taking some adjusting. I'd be like, why change it if it wasn't broken? Well, because it was slightly broken, so I fixed it. Hopefully. Okay, now I go get glow lichen and normal lanterns. Whee! Ow. True. Yeah, that's true. The first work day after is like, the clock's all right. Is it actually that time or that just like imagination? Yeah. And the thing is, like a couple of my things weren't correct, and so then it was like adjusting. Because while my phone adjusted, the one of my light alarm clock thing that turns on was not, because it's not automatic, because it literally you just plug it in. So like I had to fix that one, and I forgot about it until I wondered why it wasn't working the way it normally does. And I was like, oh wait, right. Because by the time it's trying to wake me up, I'm already out the door. And then, interestingly, weirdly, and I realized this only yesterday, so I didn't realize this Monday. Though I wasn't on my computer on Monday, which is probably why. I realized that my computer hadn't switched over time. Even though it's set on automatic. It hadn't figured it out. So I was sitting there, and I was helping Dragon fix the thing that he was working on stream yesterday that he had to move down. And then I was keeping an eye on the time, and on my computer it said it was like 6:05 or 6:15 or whatever. I was like, okay, I've got like, I didn't say this to Dragon, but I was like, I'm keeping an eye on the time because around 6:30 is when we were supposed to be doing D&D. We didn't end up doing D&D. That's a whole nother story. I was home because I felt like a sore throat was coming on. I still feel like a sore throat's coming on, but you know, means I'm just not. I just was like, I'm not gonna go to D&D just in case. And then I was in, like I said, I was in there helping Dragon the thing, and I was watching the time. I was like, it's almost 6:30. I haven't heard anything. I don't know what we're doing. And then I got a text, and I looked at my phone, and then I realized my phone said 5:30, and I was like, huh? Wait, hold on. And so then I realized that my computer was not, in fact, correct. And then I had to turn on and off again the auto time zone, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. It's 5:30, not 6:30. What am I thinking? No, I was right in the world. It was funny because I was just like, because my brain like jumped the like hour or whatever, right? And without thinking, when I switched to my computer from my phone, I was like, oh, whatever. Took a little longer than I intended to get over to my computer, but whatever. Like, I didn't register the fact that I had, like, jumped. And then I looked at it compared to that. I was like, whoa. So it felt like I had a lot less time than I thought I was going to have in between things, but that didn't really register to me. Like, it didn't really, like, click until I saw what time it was on my phone. And I was like, wait, actually, I'm fine. I don't need to rush. Okay, so what's the pattern here? One full block. Then, oh, I was going to use these stairs first. Stairs. And then there's, full block here. Stairs. Start there. Obviously, I also have to do the in-betweens for the dark oak wood. I'll do that at some point. Just do that there so that it's full. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. It'll age eventually. Actually, I can just do that. The thing is, this doesn't have to be exactly like the other ones I've done, but it's got to be close enough that it looks similar. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make oxidized stairs. Now that I've used all the unoxidized ones. Yeah, for those of you who can't hear, it's playing the music box version of Creator. Which looks like it's actually really quiet, which is weird. I wouldn't consider that quiet of the music, but it's whatever. But to be fair, I feel like the music box version is a little quieter. In fairness. Okay. Then it was a full block and stairs for the middle, which is null and void there because there's a tower there. Okay. So middle does that. Edges is just full block. I may want to rotate this one, actually. How am I gonna do that, actually? Can I rotate it? I can just do a diagonal. Hold on. Do it like that, I think, and it'll work. It'll look a little wonky, that's fine. These are already oxidizing. That's really nice. This is wild. Never mind. There's not a wild anything in chat because I missed it. I love the sounds of copper. He's so pretty. There we go. There's that at least. I just saw the name of that one. I thought, isn't that the car dealer with the vending machine? Carvana? Carvanha? Maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up to here. So that will make facing the dark oak easier. Dark oak is blocks and slabs with not blocks and slabs. Blocks and stairs. So I need a little bit more copper, turns out. Just one more block, basically. That should do it. Okay, and then actually just gonna switch out which shulkers I've got in here. I don't need any of that. Okay. I don't think I need the copper either, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. Wood-wise... Do I have any more dark oak stairs? No. Okay. That should be enough. Okay. So. Okay, let me look at this for a second. It's one block and then stairs. Oops, a daisy. I hit the wrong button there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put in this bit. Because this trim... Oh, I'm gonna need a little bit more copper for those bits. I'll get that back out and do that here in a minute. Ah. Like. Let me see something. Hold on. Eh? Yeah, no, that one's flat. Is this one? That one's not flat. But I adjusted... When I did this one, I adjusted it. So, we're just gonna... We're gonna keep the adjusted version. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Just do that. Actually... I'll grab the unoxidized one. Swap. I'm going to try to use as many of the unoxidized things as possible so that I can just get back to only having the one. Because I got a handful of them due to the shulker breaking, disappearing, things disappearing problem. Yeah, a long, complicated issue that hopefully is resolved. Well, it's not a long, complicated issue. What am I saying? It was... I mean, fixing it, outside of actually fixing it. Well, the way we decided to fix it versus the way it could have been fixed. If. Okay, let me rephrase that. If the modders were going to try to fix it, it would have been a little more complicated. We aren't modders. We just deleted the mod. It's as simple as that. And thankfully that fixed it. Yeah, don't know exactly what caused it, but we were, for those of you who play modded Minecraft, we have had very, I would consider serious issues. With Shulker Plus, I think is the one we ended up citing was the culprit. So yeah, it was, yeeting stuffs and things that it was not supposed to be yeeting. Just completely deleting shulker boxes, basically, out of people's inventories and such. Kind of a problem, you know. So, you have that mod. Be advised, it is somewhat broken. At least on servers, I don't know if it would do the same thing in, say, a single player instance. Wow. Yeah, just be advised. Wasn't doing it on your single player, so you think it's a server issue? Probably, which indicates to me, well, and given the issue that it was happening where it would delete things out of, like it would reset player inventory, but then not reset server inventory, I would then hypothesize that it had to do with the communication between the server side bit and the player side bit. That would make sense. But, you know. Still, PSA. We have now completely removed it, and all problems have been solved, as far as we know, so. And it's one of those issues that we would not have, we were not going to notice that until we got shulkers. Like, there was no way. Like, how were we supposed to notice that beforehand? Because it was literally shulker mod, so. At least we figured out what was causing it to a degree, and now should have no more issues with naming shulkers and such on the server anymore. Hopefully. Yeah, for those of you who may not have caught it, when Dragon was streaming yesterday, he picked up my replacement shulker full of replacement copper and such. Wasn't everything I lost, but it was close enough. I'm probably gonna be ending in the next. Hold on, I'm not gonna shout in your guys' ear. Okay. So we'll do the next part of this wall another time, I think. But I think that helps, like, bring the walls cohesive together a little bit. Like, I'm a bit cohesive. I can say words. And, yeah. I'll bring this wall up like a block and then do a little bit of topper on it. Okay, for now, however, I need to get in here. Now, on the other ones, I did have it to where this bit was closed off a little bit from the roof, and I probably will do that at another point. For right now, Not gonna bother with that. I'll have to use a few of these, but that's okay. Okay, so is that got green on everything here? With the orange. Okay, okay, yep. Okay, we're good. Actually, I have the slabs. Hold on. I forgot I had the slabs in the inventory. Eh? Oh. If you want to, I was gonna get off in like 5 minutes, so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish the roof on this and then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna go in 5 minutes and go eat food. But. First, I'm gonna finish this little bit so that we don't have to come back in here and do this. I might just have enough slabs. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Nice. Perfect amount. One extra. And those will age quickly enough. Actually, I had a couple extra, I just didn't realize. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And that one there. Honestly, just like smooth that out a little bit. Alright. How does that look? Wild Spinda appears if anyone wants to try to catch it. I think that looks pretty good, especially once it's finished oxidizing the rest of the way. That will look really good, I think. And I think this one may end up with openings to the other side, depending on what we do on the inside. So that would be cool. You like the regular copper accents in it? Yeah, I could see that, and it does look really good. I may go back and gradient some of the copper. Because I do like the copper gradient. But I'm gonna let it all oxidize first. Yeah, I gotta do this gate at some point, and then I've gotta do this wall right here. Is gonna be interesting with this building here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this wall, I'm gonna be honest. I may need to put a tower there and then do it between, and then this one's gonna be fun. So as you can see, it goes down a slope. So I may end up doing it here, but then it's really short here. So, slowly get in the rest of the walls. I want to start working on this area and this over the next little bit because that's one of the main things. I know what I think. I think I know what I'm going to do for the greenhouse now. So if I'm feeling less like a grindy stream, that may be what I do on Friday. We might work on one of the outside of the grounds of that. Yeah, no, that looks great. Let me clean up my inventory and then I will see if I'm ready to raid. Ow. like I could go a little longer, but I'm starting to feel it in my throat, and I think I should not push it. Streaming today, despite having a slight sore throat, was pushing it probably anyway. So I'm not going to push it any more than I already have decided to do. Doop. Okay, so I don't have any dark oak. I need to replace the dark oak in here. Like that, I think. Bundles are amazing. Are perfect for inventory management. How many times do I have to hit the escape key before it actually works? Does it work better to do? It might work better to do that, actually. Need to get back into the habit of using my inventory button for that. Alright, no, I'm good. Okay, so let me put myself at the other end of the storage. I still have quite a bit to clean out here. But not as much as I did. Alright, so let me hit the ending screen. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out and everything. Let me see something. I've got too many people I'm following streaming that everybody's like in a weird order. Don't know how much longer they're streaming, but I'm gonna send it to them anyway. Because they have been streaming longer than I have today. But we'll go there anyway and give them all the love. We are gonna go over and raid Loopy. Let me put, I think it's just raid in chat. There we go. Me and my mod doing mod things at the same time. But yeah, I'm gonna send you all over to Loopy. Thank you so much for hanging out and all the stuff and things. And I will be back on Friday, hopefully. That is the plan, unless I am sick. Friday, and if not Friday, Saturday for sure. But yeah, I need to go eat food. So, bye.